Welcome back to my Colorado Mountain Garden. And today was a busy day for me. I got all of my basil and sage up potted, and I'll have an upcoming video maybe in the next few days or so on that. But I did move all of my peppers from my back grow shelf in my little grow room here, and you can see towards the back, and I can't get over there to point it out. Maybe I can over here. Oop, no, my finger's too big. But back here, that's the back shelf. And the problem was is my fan wasn't hitting the peppers enough. So what I've done is I've moved them to this front shelf. And down here, hang on. Oh, I can't. This is my tower fan. And so I am going to run this now. It's oscillating, so it has a timer for an hour. You really only need about 10 or 15 minutes. But if you're oscillating like I am from away from the peppers, you want to make sure, you give it enough time. The timer on this one, the shortest timer is an hour. Right now I have the lights all up, and I'll probably pull them up just like this when I run my fans. If I get up in the morning, I'll raise them up, turn my fan on, go take my shower, do whatever, and by that time it'll turn off. Now I'm going to turn on the fan. It's a quiet fan, it's a tower fan, and you don't want it on hurricane force winds. So the lowest setting, and we'll let it oscillate so you can see how it blows the peppers around just a little bit, and that strengthens the stems. So let me click that on there, and it'll take a little while just to get it back across. And the peppers on the second shelf on the far right side are my smallest ones, and they were started about 10 days after the rest of these peppers. After I moved these, a few of them were kind of leaning, so I have a few toothpicks until everything, starts getting a little more sturdy. And it will only take probably a day, two at max, and then I'll pull those little toothpicks out. And these peppers are getting big. All of the bigger peppers have the cotyledons pruned off of them. I have to soak these from the bottom, so I put them in tubs about every 5 days now. And as they get bigger, that goes down to about every 3 days. I usually don't have to do it every day, but it goes, it's once the roots get there and, they start getting healthier, then they really start drinking things up. And by that time, I'm hoping it's going to be time to prune them. And then I'll prune them, wait for the new growth, and then I'll put them in those 1-gallon containers that I showed you earlier. But you can see how this wiggles the plants around you. And again, you don't want hurricane force winds. You're looking for a gentle breeze, just a wiggle. And pulling the lights up for me helps because then it gets more air flowing underneath. So I'm going to lower these back down after this video. And I've already, given them enough breeze for today. And then if I will shift these around, because sometimes they'll start leaning one way or the other. But usually every 5 days as I water, those that are in the middle go more towards the outside when I place them back in. And those on the edge come more towards the middle. Or I'll even turn the plant. So if the plant's all leaning in, so everything's leaning towards the light, then I'll turn it the other way so that it has to bend back over. And again, all that light change does help strengthen the plant. I hope you're having a wonderful day and happy gardening.